Hey, I got to stay away from this one because she's sick
Sorry.
in the head,
Yeah.
like a cold.
Also in the nose.
In the nose, in the throat, and
And all the spots that
all the stuff.
feel stuffy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's see who's in here because there looks like a lot of comments. I don't know. Uh-oh, why'd my thing just go blank? Okay, it's back.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, we got Anita saying hello to everybody. Stacy in there saying hi, Kimbra and Matt. And then people saying hi to everybody. There's my mom. Hello, Mom. Hello, Anita. Hello, Stacy. There's JT. Evening, everyone. Hello, JT. We got JT saying Carnival Venisa, here we come.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they're going on a cruise this weekend.
Yeah.
That ain't fair. JT says, been looking forward to this cruise for a long time. My mom saying to enjoy, asking me if it has warmed up. Yeah, it is warmed up. I mean, it's 52 right now. It's not supposed to get down into the 30s tomorrow, I don't think. I think it's like 40s or 50s in the morning, in the wee hours of the morning. Anita says, happy cruising, guys. Let's see, did I miss anything? Did I skip over? Let's see. JT says, this is the only ship that Jen has requested in 17 years of cruising. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. JT says, gonna be a great week. A few drinks, a lot of great food, and tons of relaxing.
That sounds fun.
Anita says, April can't get here soon enough. I'm sorry to be on a ship again.
Yeah, me too.
JT says, oh, and a couple of episodes of the C Days podcast. Nice. Let's see. Stacy says, sounds awesome to me. Stacy also says, get well soon to Kimbra.
Thank you. I might walk away in a second. I feel the nose dripping again.
Les says, good evening all and go Seahawks. I will be rooting for the Seahawks.
Me too. What is that dragon doing?
He is bobbing his head.
He's bearding.
I wonder if he sees my foot going up and down. Thinks it's another lizard. JT says HT and Matt with exclamation points.
That's us.
Les says jealous, sea dazed. Anita says Ed working late again. Sure he will jump on when he gets home.
We'll make sure to talk about all the good stuff before he gets here.
That's right. Stacy, this will be our first time going out of Port Canaveral.
Oh.
Okay, well you'll have to let us know how you like it. I
like Canaveral.
Yeah, I would say other than the convenience of Tampa, I would say Canaveral's my favorite port to sail out of. Which partly has to do with convenience too. Once I'm on the ship, I don't really care that much, I guess.
What I like about Canaveral is like each ship has like its own parking. Like each terminal has its own parking spot. Like you don't have to worry about parking somewhere and maybe ending up somewhere else.
Right. Anita says, yuck, Kimbra. I just got over that stuff. Feel better. Yeah, she stayed home from work today. Les says, sorry you're ill. And Anita says, yeah, he hates missing live. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know if it's the same if you replay. Yeah, Captain is like bobbing and weaving over there.
Captain Marty got all fixed up this last weekend.
Yep, we got him set up. Don't have everybody else totally set up yet, but we're making progress. Kimbra also took off a day this week before she was sick and got a lot of stuff done that day. And then we haven't gotten much done the rest of the week, but we got a spigot changed in the back and then the front of the house. So now I can actually use the spigot in the back of the house. So tomorrow I'm going to set up a shop sink kind of thing in the patio so I can do reptile water bowls and whatever else out there. And build some more reptile stuff like I did last weekend to get everybody Get everybody set. JT says, love Canaveral. It's close to the Miami, and you get to see so many ships on embarkation day. That's true. You do get to see a lot more ships if you're not going out of like Tampa or Jacksonville. Jacksonville, you won't see any other ships. But yeah, that's true. You see a lot of them in Miami, and you see I think you see several of them in Port Everglades, but there's the traffic and it's further, and you could end up who knows where, as we found out on multiple occasions when you come back. But yeah, I don't know. I like Port Canaveral. I'm a fan. Progress being made. Yes. JT says a sink on the enclosed patio would be very helpful. Yeah, there's already a hole in the screen. I think somebody had done it before. Maybe they just did it so they could get a hose through there, because it looks like an intentional hole. What I need to do is, when she gets her 3D printers up and running, have her print a little thing I can screw on either side so it doesn't tear the screen more when I run that. Because I'm just going to run a drain hose out into the yard somewhere, and then I'm just hooking it up from the sink or from the faucet spigot
Probably
thing.
already make one of those. I just need to find it and print it.
Yeah, I think it's just like basically just two pieces of plastic you screw together with a big hole in it.
Right.
So should be pretty simple. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Well, my mom's saying hi to your mom, but I don't see a thing from your mom.
Well, I know she's in there.
Is she?
Because she told me she was.
Did I miss it?
I don't know.
Oh, there's Stacy saying it. Wait, maybe so she's got to be in there. I don't know if I'm just missing a comment or something. But hello. Yeah.
I don't see it either.
JT says, "Hush, Stacy. I'll be driving. Just relax." That's weird, right? JT says, "Remember, I'm a professional driver." Les says, Matt and Kimber, by the way, your video clarity is excellent and can hear you good. That's good. We have had pretty good luck with our internet here, although I think it's something with the plug. Sometimes we have to unplug and plug it back in.
And then it works perfect.
And then it works perfectly, but nothing like what we had before. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where she is.
I don't either.
But other people saw her, I guess.
Well, Stacy said hi to her. I thought I saw my mom said hi to her, but maybe not. No, I think my mom's comment was right under that one. I don't know. That's weird though, right?
Oh, there. Look at that. She sent me a screenshot. She said something right after Stacy said, just wish the airport was closer to the port. Find that comment.
I don't. Oh, there. Okay.
Is she in there?
It's not on my feed.
That's weird.
That is weird. I got where Stacy said, I wish the airport was closer to the port.
Yep, it's not showing up on mine either.
That's bizarre.
Super weird.
Huh. I have no idea. That's real
Did someone
weird.
kick her out? Don't do that. She's an okay one. Weird. I don't know.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't know. That is bizarre.
Anita said she's not on hers either.
What in the heck?
She's on some kind of mystery YouTube.
I'm not blocking her. Huh. JT doesn't see her.
Say more words. See if I don't know.
Well, we know Stacy saw her.
I know. Why did Stacy see her? Nobody else.
I don't know. Well, Stacy's the only one showing up as
He has a shield.
With a shield.
What does a shield mean?
Is that like the wrench now? Is the shield the new wrench? Yeah, Stacy can see her.
Stacy's the only one that says he can see her.
Because he's an admin. Yeah, so why... That's weird. Oh, there's
Aunt D. We can see her.
Yeah, we can see. And hello, by the way.
She said, who'd you kick out? Apparently my mom.
I don't know. It's very bizarre.
Well, I hope you didn't want to say anything important because we can't see it. Stacy will just have to repeat everything you say.
Yeah. I'll just to be our translator or something.
Weird.
Yep, that is very bizarre. So anyway, yeah, there are people cruising this weekend. Stacy says I didn't block her and she looks normal to me. I mean, she's pretty normal looking, but I don't know what that has to do with her in the chat. Did you kick out my little sister?
Because she's shorter.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought Dee's younger, right?
She is. Okay.
I mean, I guess it's all things are relative.
That's why she said little sister, because she's shorter. This coffee's real good. Butterbeer creamer. Delicious.
Stacy, she has never looked normal. That's what your aunt said. Wow. Yeah. So Kimbra's sick, and I'm tired, but
coffee makes me feel better.
I don't feel sick, so hopefully I'm not getting it.
I'm drinking hot coffee out of a frozen mug.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, frozen. It says frozen on it.
I see that.
There's a snowflake on this side. It makes my throat feel better. I didn't really want to drink it though because of the caffeine, but we don't have decaf, so we'll see.
Yeah. JT says bourbon makes me feel better.
Well, I'm not drinking.
I'm not drinking anything tonight either. I'm a little bit worried, and it may just be paranoia that I'm getting sick. I don't really feel sick. I'm just really overly tired, which is kind of weird. Deanne says I'm the normal one, and apparently you all are sick and tired. Yeah, JT and Stacy and Gina and Jen, you guys are all on vacation right now, right? Like, that's it. I mean, you're not on the cruise yet, but as far as I'm concerned, as soon as I clock out before a vacation, even if there's like 2 days between, it don't matter. I'm on vacation at that point. Hey, there's Brian Fiedler.
Oh.
Hey, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
How are you doing? Your mom said she had to jump off already and loves you and we'll chat later.
She also texted that to me.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So, yeah, what's new?
I'm just trying to keep my nose from going too far.
Your nose
it's
from
running.
going too far? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of strange.
I'm probably real fun to look at right now. I'm so sorry.
You're always beautiful. Stacy says, yep, no work until February 23rd.
Oh, nice.
It would be nice. Yeah. Yep.
I have work on February 9th.
Is that Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be sick on the 10th because that's the day that my homeschool kids are doing their talks.
Well, then I'll stay away from you.
So, well, if I'm getting sick, it's probably done. It just hasn't kicked in yet. Or I won't get sick. Sometimes that's how it goes.
I don't even know what happened.
JT's
I haven't been around people.
I know, it's kind of weird. I think Tristan got you sick last week.
I think she did too.
So, what are you going to do, you know?
So I get to spend my weekend sick instead of doing what needs to get done.
Yep. Well, maybe you'll feel better tomorrow.
Maybe.
You never know.
I've been taking medicine all day.
Yeah?
Sometimes I don't take it until like 3 days in. But this time I was like, I don't want this.
No.
So
Nope.
I think that lizard wants to come out.
You think?
Yeah, go get him.
All right. Here you go.
Or that one.
Well, he's more active, I guess you could say.
Woo!
I just scooped him up like a hawk. There we go. Yeah, since we kind of reset everybody, well, we woke him up. Like, he's been a little more active, although he hasn't been eating a ton. But Marty like woke up, but then she kind of went back into like brumation mode. But now today, she's been on the basking platform all day, and she's still there right now. So hopefully she's waking up too. I know they go through brumation, but I just don't like it. I know they're supposed to, but it just makes me nervous when my dragons are just sleeping in the corner for weeks and not eating.
But
And
she
I'm just
hasn't
like,
lost any weight.
no, she hasn't really lost any weight. So, all right. Stacy says, just make Matt do everything. I probably shouldn't have read that out loud. Les says, Kimbra, the housework will always be there. Rest.
Yeah, but my biggest issue right now is we have people coming at the end of the month, and I don't have space for them right now. Those people aren't in the
chat yet either.
No.
Yeah.
But I don't have space for them, so.
Yeah, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting close.
Yeah.
If I can get these animals situated like this week.
It still doesn't fix those other spaces.
Yeah, but it's all like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, that's kind of why on Tuesday I ended up cleaning this space instead of that space.
Yeah. There's Kevin Counts, Bombini, and Happy Aloha Friday. Dinner was at Claim Jumper during our walk at the mall. I had a tri-tip chicken. Tri-tip chicken? Isn't tri-tip like a beef thing?
I don't know what tri-tip is.
All right. Chicken, black beans, mac and cheese. Don't worry, there was nothing green on my plate. And Les says, boy, he's big. I hope you're talking about the captain. Yeah, he's getting kind of big. Look, you see yourself?
He's not even looking.
No, he's not. If he sees himself, he might start bobbing at himself or something. Look at that, there's a dragon in there.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
You can put him here if you don't want to hold him.
Well, I just was trying to... He might just run up on the back of the couch.
He might. Or he might just sit there.
He might. I'm watching. Everything's delayed, so...
What do you think, Captain?
Auntie says, maybe I need to go into brumation and see if I can lose some weight. I'm good with vegging and sleeping for weeks. Kevin Count says, I bought a new laptop. I bought a new laptop so I can use tags again. No more bad spelling for trying to type on my phone. And Les says, almost big enough for Marty. Yeah, I mean, he's not as big as Marty, but he's pretty close now.
He's getting there.
Yeah, he's pretty close.
She's a big girl.
If he'd start eating again, then probably in the next couple months he might be as big as Marty, but I don't know.
He's too busy bobbing his head and running around doing other things than eating.
Here, I'll get a worm, see if he wants it.
So now you get to sit in silence with me.
You can talk.
I know I could, but my brain's a little foggy.
I didn't stop you before.
Wow. What do you think, Captain? You want some worms? Huh?
I need to go to Parksdale and get some veggies, actually.
Yeah.
Hopefully you want these worms, because otherwise I got a handful of worms here.
Just don't drop them down my shirt.
Whoa.
Right.
Where'd that one go?
It's in your iPad.
All right. They're hard to hold on to because they crawl right out of your
Why didn't you put them in a bowl?
hand. Because I didn't have a bowl. Let's see.
Where you going, Captain?
pick one up and drop another one.
Why don't you go grab his bowl?
Well,
or her bowl?
I'm gonna see if he's even interested. Oh, I think he might. I think he might be interested. He's looking at it. Oh, yep.
There he goes.
We've got a winner. Another one? What? Dude. There you go. He struggled a little bit there. See if we missed anything. There was a comment between tri-tip and chicken. Tri-tip is beef and chicken is a yard bird.
Huh.
I saw the comma. I did. I just didn't know if it was like a combo thing or if it was something I wasn't familiar with. You're not gonna eat any more? What? I don't want to drop it. There you go.
So I'm gonna need to walk away and blow my nose. So he's gonna have to either come with me or come off my shoulder.
All right, here. Let me see if I can get him to. Let me see if I can get him to eat out of my hand. No? All right, let's see what we got here. Les says, so who's looking forward to commercials during the Super Bowl? I don't know. I feel like the commercials during the Super Bowl have been disappointing the last several years. Les also says, Matt, next time you, pardon me, you're at the store, you can get a can of chicken of the trees. Yes, that's Les sent me a picture of iguana in a can. Yeah, there was a lot of iguanas that went down. It's been so cold in Florida, like
Chicken of the trees.
Crazy cold. You gonna eat these last two, bud? I could. Whoops. Whoa. Hey. Here, let me see if Marty wants these.
Okay.
Put him back on you.
Okay.
She's sitting over there.
Let's see. Kevin said, I said I need more cowbell at work today. Nobody knew what I was talking about. It got worse when they had no idea what Blue Oyster Cult was. I tried a couple of songs. Nothing. JT said, haven't watched the Super Bowl in a decade.
In a decade?
We haven't watched the last several.
No. There haven't been a lot of teams I like in it.
We might watch it this year, though.
I do like the Seahawks.
Yeah, I do too.
And I don't like I like watching the Super Bowl when I like a team or when I really don't like a team. And I don't like the Patriots.
Hey, can you get me a water?
Yeah, we got a bottle.
Yep, I'll take that, because then you don't have to pour it.
Oops.
Let's see. Stacy said, more cowbell. And Les said, cowbell? And Anita says, we don't watch it. Thank you. I'm probably going to need you to open it, too. Because I'm incapable of opening a bottle of water.
You need me to open it?
Yeah. My gosh. I told you I was going to need help, okay? I don't know why, but water bottles are one of the hardest things for me to open.
We have been watching the Olympics. Well, the only Winter Olympic I like is curling. But you watched figure skating today, right? You like figure skating?
I watched, was it like team rhythm dance and team
rhythm dance?
Yeah. What? So they have a male and a female that like do more dance style skating.
Mm.
And then there's
Oh, okay. I thought that team's name was Rhythm Dance. I'm like, aren't they countries?
well, they are, but they do it as a team. So there's 10 countries that compete, and based on their score, they are ranked 1 through 10, and they get that score. And after all of the events for each of the sections, whoever has the highest score um, wins that category.
Oh, okay.
So, like for the team, they have the rhythm dance thing. They have just like the duo where it's like a man and a woman doing all the tricks and flips and spins, and then they have female solo and male solo.
Okay.
And then all those scores are added up, and it's ranked like marble racing.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
they get like the score, but then that score equals 1 through 10.
Okay, gotcha. Les is like, seriously, what's a cowbell mean? I don't know either, Les. Is that a band? I don't know.
We used to say need more cowbell when we were in band. I don't know what it actually refers to, but we always talked about the cowbell thing.
Your Aunt Dee says your Nan can't open water bottles either. Maybe you're taking after her.
Great.
And JT said, don't go to HT and Matt's house trying to sell something that turns into the Hulk. Oh yeah, we'll have to tell that story. Les says, I think Lindsey Vaughn is risking.
What?
I thought I saw his tail shaking like he was gonna poo.
Well, get him off me if he's gonna poo.
Did I see his tail shaking?
I don't know. I can't see him.
I better get him up. I don't want to have to do it. Woo! With lizard poo on your shoulder.
I just dropped my bottle cap. Well, that's lost forever now.
All right, let's see where we were. I don't know if he's gonna poo. It's like the corner of my eye saw like shake, 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 and I'm like, oh, he's gonna poop on her, and he's bobbing his head now. Okay, Lindsey Vaughn is badass competing with torn ACL.
That's the skier, right? That hurt herself?
Oh, okay. Saturday Night Live, sorry, left out a word. Oh, Saturday Night Live skit with Will Ferrell. Is that cowbell? Is okay. Christopher Walken. Deanne said, iconic. Don't poop on HT. He's bobbing his head now. He's like, I'm glad you ate something, though. I'd like to grow you a little bit.
Grow the lizard.
Marty's got a whole spread ready for her eggs.
She does. She's all set up.
Yep, she's got a big old pile of sand. So yeah, so that's good.
Can't breathe again. Sorry.
Yeah, so I sent JT a video because when we first moved into this house, we had like the first weekend we were here, we had all these people come and solicit, and it wasn't even just soliciting, it was like aggressive sales and like kind of scammy stuff, and then she got like a no soliciting sign and put it out there. We really haven't had anybody for the most part until yesterday.
We've seen some during the day while we haven't been home. I've seen a couple.
Yeah, that's true. So this guy comes to the door last night and he knocks on the door. Okay, and I'm just like, we can look at the camera and we're like, okay, it's somebody selling stuff. And I'm like, I'm just gonna let it go because, he'll go away. So so he didn't go away. He like waited, I don't know, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And then he's like, bum, 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 ring, ding, 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 ding. I'm like, okay, all right. We're going to answer the door. We're going to see who this person is. So I answer the door and he's from Quell Pest Control. And I'm just like, immediately, I'm kind of annoyed with this man because he's obviously soliciting. He's also being really aggressive just on the door. So I'm like, he's trying to tell me that, oh yeah, he knows the name of the guy that we bought the house
He
from,
also
and he knows my
he
name.
knows your name.
Yeah, he's like, oh, are you Matthew? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, you talked to what's his face and blah blah blah, and we're supposed to come out and blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm like, I'm gonna stop you right there. Who are you, or what do you want, or something? I don't remember exactly what I said. And he's like, oh, I'm with Quell, and I'm like, I don't know what Quell is. I don't want it. I don't need Quell. Get away. Get out. He's like, no, no, we were blah blah blah, and he's like, feeding me a bunch of BS. So I said, look, no soliciting. Oh, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I said, yes, you are. I don't want Quell. You don't even know what it is. And at that point, I didn't, because I was just like angry at the man. So basically, I say, at that point, I ask him to leave again. He doesn't leave. I tell him that I'm going to call the police if he doesn't leave. He's like, I'm not doing anything wrong. So then I'm like, no, I'm not interested. I shut the door. All right. He could have went away. He didn't go away. He goes back and knocks on the door again. So then I open the door, and I won't repeat exactly what I said because my mom's watching, but I basically told him to get off my property, and then he walked away and said, have a good day, and then said something under his breath. It was a side of me that few people have ever seen. Yeah, people don't see me. I don't yell and scream very often. I don't Kimbra sees me the angriest because I'm like frustrated with things I'm trying to do, but like most people don't see that side of me at all. So yeah.
I don't think I usually get like that either. I get frustrated with
No.
idiots.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the worst I've ever lost my cool, honestly.
There was that time with the car, the rental car at Hertz.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of mean on the phone.
Yeah.
But that was like 45 minutes of trying to get somebody to help me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Being transferred back and forth to like the same people over and over.
Yeah. Well, it says, Matt put out a sign by the front door that says, no soliciting or trespassing survivors will be prosecuted. And GT says, I was almost afraid. Yeah, SOB knocked twice. Yeah, it was bad enough. So what really set me off is like that time that the guy came to the door and Kimber answered it, and was not wearing pants. So I was just standing around the corner, and she kept telling the guy, no, and he wouldn't take no for an answer. And that really angered me. And it was just kind of like feeding off that. And then I look it up, right? And so this pest control company has a bunch of complaints, and there's lawsuits and stuff against them for exactly this kind of thing, where they'll go to a new home and they can find out names and stuff, and they'll try and tell you that you have a contract that's run over from the last owner, which is not a thing. And or they'll try and tell you that you're getting a free thing, and then people sign up not realizing they're signing up for an annual contract, and they can't get out of it. It's like, I called the company. I called them up. Well, first I called the wrong company. I don't know how I did that, but I looked them up, and I guess I just hit the wrong link, and I kind of went off. Not too bad. I was a little bit cooler on the phone, and the lady's like, this is so-and-so. We're not that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Then I called the right company, and I got through to somebody, and he sent me to somebody else. And I was like, I don't want your business. I don't want your people coming to my door. I was like, this guy hassled me. I threatened to call the police on him. So, yeah.
So speaking of, I got this message today. I guess this is just a thing for pest companies.
Oh, hey, Kimbra, it's Jake, the bug guy. This week and the next week, control service is scheduled for your street. as new owners, I'd grandfather you into an existing neighborhood rate. It might be the same company.
Well, but so then there was also this one yesterday.
Hey, this is Jonathan. I handle the pest and rodent control for quite a few of your neighbors. I'll be servicing homes in your... Yeah. So, yeah. And I'm like, after the fact, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I was angry, but if it happens again, I want to be much more funny. So I'm thinking, if this guy's trying to tell me that they had pest control here, there's no way, because there was mountains of dead ants in this house. I mean, they were dead, not all of them, and spiders. Live spiders everywhere. Like there was no pest control happening in this house.
Moths.
Yeah, definitely no pest control. Or I was like, I'm gonna ask him, because he's like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm like, oh, so do you you service the homes? And then I was gonna give him some entomology quiz. This is all in my brain. He wouldn't have thought this was a burn, but for me, it would have been like, yeah, you can't even name the 3 body parts of an insect, dummy. Yeah. So, let's see. Oh, there. Hey, Sean. G'day. JT says, Matt, I wasn't angry at the man. I mean, I was angry at the man. My heart rate went up. But then after the fact, I was like kind of proud of myself, honestly. Like sometimes when you're in a situation like that, like it kind of, bothers you. Well, for me, it kind of bothers me for a while. But with that one, I was kind of like, good job. I'm not a super confrontational person. And I went guns blazing right from the start on that dude. JT thought it was funny as hell. Anita says, how annoying. Thank you for sending me the video. Like the new backdrop. Yeah, I mean, it's just the kitchen.
Yeah. I did think about putting up the green screen.
There's mostly just boxes and stuff everywhere still. We're making progress. Stacy says, that's ridiculous. Yep. Apparently it's a thing, though, that it's a common problem. And it is illegal for them to do that. Like, I looked up the regulations before this for Hillsborough County, and they cannot come to your door to try and sell you stuff if you have a no soliciting sign. If you don't, they still have to have a license picture and stuff like that. But I told this dude I was going to call the police, and he's still trying to sell me stuff. Like, dude, I just said I was going to call the cops on you.
We now have that number saved in our phones.
Yeah, we put the non-emergency police number in our phones, because next time I will call the police. I'll put them on speaker. I'll be like, here it is. Because I think he probably just thought I was bluffing, which I was bluffing, but, Les says he wasn't being a good salesman. No, he was being a jerk. My mom says, I understand, sounds like a jerk. Yeah, he was just he's just he's trying to scam people into signing up for pest control is what he's doing. I don't know whether it was a legitimate contract he was trying to sell us. I don't care. I wouldn't get it from him no matter what. Now, I don't need one anyway, but his sales techniques were extremely unethical. That's what I would say. JT says, next time hold him there, Matt. Call me. HD, I'll come over and take care of it. Your aunt says, I have no soliciting sign. Also, along with beware of dog sign, I asked them if they need me to Google the word and print it out for them. It was so annoying. So here's what I'm doing next time. And I almost did this, but my 2 big snakes are both in shed. But I'm like, next time I'm going to drape one of my water cobras over my neck and answer the door like that and see if that helps.
I think Zilly would be more intimidating.
Zilly might be more intimidating, but Zilly might actually bite them.
I know.
And then it'd be our fault. So
that's true.
The water cobras won't bite anybody. But if I'm like, oh, this is just my pet cobra, and then they hood up, that freaks some people out. I'm pretty sure that would freak some people out. Because they don't know what a false water cobra is.
Oh my gosh.
You should have asked him if he wanted to sleep with the fishes tonight. Wait till solar comes. Yeah, we've been warned about that, Brian. Hillsborough County releases your information. Apparently, it's easy to get that information. Um, Brian says, I pointed to our no soliciting sign. He said he didn't know what soliciting was. Yeah, I told the guy, I said, look, we got a no soliciting sign. And his response was, I'm not trying to sell you anything. Yeah, sure you're not. The pests are outside the house trying to sell to you. That's right, Sean. 100%. You need a sign that says, no solicity protected by Sig Sauer? Sig Sauer? Is it a gun? I don't know what that is. JT says, oh, you were confrontational. Yes, I was. Congrats, you guys, on the house. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
My mom says, tell them your dozen 5-foot lizards can take care of the insects, right? Stacy says, right? That's what I was thinking. Made me proud, man, JT says.
What?
He says, made me proud.
Made me proud.
Brian says, lawn care, pest control, alarm systems, solar panels. Then after a storm, it's roofing companies.
Huh.
What we had gotten before was
AD.
alarm systems.
ADT, yeah, security systems.
Yeah, we had ADT come like
Water.
twice. Oh yeah, like
Water testing.
Yeah, they want to sell you a water softener or something like that. JT says, bless you, HT.
Oh, thank you.
Les says, snake would freak me out. Deanne says, I'm going to start answering the door naked. Make him leave and never come back. That's what I said originally. I was like, I'm going to take off my shirt, wrap a cobra around my neck, grab a bottle of bourbon, and answer the door. I'll say, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to set up an appointment with the salesman. That's how they get around that. Yeah, I call BS on that, Brian. I'm sure you do too. Kevin says, when I was young, a salesman spent over an hour trying to get my dad to buy driveway cleaner. My dad finally said, you just cleaned my driveway, so I don't need the cleaner anymore. He was pissed. JT, I thought Matt was going to open a can of whoop ass. No, I was not. Like, I would not have gotten physically violent. I've never hit anybody in my life out of aggression. You'd have to, like, try and hurt Kimber or something for me to physically attack you. But I was angry. I was definitely angry.
And I was just sitting here, listening.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't even ask you what you thought. Did you expect me to blow up like that?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's been a couple other times that somebody has said something and you've kind of reacted like that.
But not to them.
I don't remember.
Probably.
What I said is if I would have answered the door, I would have probably gotten a little more information out of him. You just straight up said no.
That's because I knew what he was doing. Like I knew he was a BS artist. And I'm like, no, we're not establishing a relationship here. We're not gonna give any information to make this conversation go. Like you've already wasted too much of my time by me answering the door. That was my attitude. Kimber should have coughed and sneezed all over him. She wasn't really.
I wasn't that bad yesterday.
She wasn't symptomatic yesterday.
It was it last night? Towards the end of the night, I started getting a little stuffy. And then this morning I was like, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to get up. Yep.
JT says if he hurt either of you, I'd find him. I mean, he wasn't physically threatening.
No.
He was just. I mean, that's sales. Like after the fact, we like Googled the company and we asked ChatGPT or whatever. But like there was a lot of stuff that was basically exactly what he did that was like popping up. So I'm like, yeah, that's just what they do. And,
You know, what's kind of funny is when I was looking at, so we have the video doorbell. And when I was looking at that, it has like a little AI thing where it will like single out someone's face. Until I looked closer at it, I thought he looked like Patrick Mahomes.
He did look a little bit like Patrick Mahomes. Yeah.
When you looked a little closer, not as
yeah,
much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he kind of looked like Patrick Mahomes.
Yep. Well, if you would have stuck around longer, I would have made him cry like Patrick Mahomes. JT says,
that
just
was
know I
Josh
got you.
Allen.
Appreciate that. Yeah, but Patrick Mahomes cries.
Oh, he cried too?
I mean, I'm a crier. I'm not criticizing, but if I was an NFL player, then they probably care about that. I'm an openly sensitive man.
You cry more than I do.
I do. Yeah. Because you're a sociopath.
That's what I am. A sociopath.
We're watching some kind of movie that's got some emotional scene in it. I'm bawling. I look at her and she's just like, It's like, are you dead inside? What is going on?
Wow. I have feelings.
Yeah?
I just don't show them.
Les says, Matt, you should answer the door dressed like a Hare Krishna with tambourines and a robe. Next time I'm going to try and sell them something, I think is what I'm going to do. Deanne said, I had a couple of church guys come by and caught me outside. They asked about helping me so I can help. So I held up my trash bag in my hand and said, well, I'm picking up dog food. Put up with that. That's hilarious.
You know, she's like the perfect person to have those people go to.
Yep. Anita says, sounds like he was the pest that needed to be dealt with. Yes, he was. Maybe you needed to call pest control to deal with him. Yeah, that would have been JT.
JT was in bed by then.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't think he's going to come back.
No, probably not.
And
what's funny is you shut the door the second time and like you could hear him on the video. He's like, I didn't even do anything to you, man.
Yep.
You ever blow your nose so much that it hurts? It's like I need to blow my nose some more, but it's sore from all the tissue rubbing all over it. So I don't want to, but also I need to.
You should, after this, you should take like a hot shower to drain your sinuses.
I wish I had some like eucalyptus or something. Is that what it? No, Vicks. What's in Vicks?
Menthol.
Yeah, isn't there like an essential oil that kind of smells like that? What essential oil would make me feel like Vicks does?
Maybe like a mint or a pine or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Sean says, do you think he was a bit late for Halloween trick or treat?
He was all trick.
Drink vodka and OJ. That's what JT says.
Well, I don't like either of those things, so I'm probably
not
gonna do that.
She didn't like orange juice.
Alcohol doesn't fix everything, JT. He also suggested bourbon.
Your aunt says, Kimber's like me. I was accused once of lacking one of the five senses. She said I had no feelings. I had to explain it's the sense of touch, not the same. Kimbra, I know the perfect solution to get rid of your cold, Les says.
Wait, you gonna tell me what it is?
But that's it.
Keep it a secret, that's fine.
And look, we can have a guy come over tomorrow to set you up with that.
What was that?
My mom said something that it thought was bad.
Oh, what'd she say?
She said, next time wrap a snake around you and offer to show them how it can kill a rat or two.
Oh, probably because she said the word kill.
Kill, yeah. Les said, drink a glass of water every day for 7 days, and at the end of the 7th day, your colon should be gone.
You know what? That's a great idea. I would like something that works a little faster. But that's why we like you in here, because you really know how to tell us what's what.
That's right. That's right. Vicks mentholatum contains camphor, menthol, and eucalyptus oil.
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus, yes.
That's what I said the first time. I don't have any eucalyptus here. It doesn't do me any good.
Sean says to take us on a tour of your house. We did that, didn't we?
We did that once.
But we will, Sean, but not this time because...
Let us get things a little more in order. We showed it when it was a complete disaster.
Yeah, once we get it, we're getting close.
Oh, no, we showed it before we moved things in.
Right. Oh, didn't we show a little bit?
No.
No?
Because I took the screenshot of the dirty shower before I cleaned it from that video.
Here, I will show you your locals, some of them.
If I can have to unplug it.
Oh, yeah.
Also, your hand is...
I know it's in front of it.
Just unplug it. It won't die.
Hang on, sorry. Okay. Yeah, we got Marty set up in her with her little sand area here. And then over here we got Captain set up. He's on his tree. He's ready for bed. His little sand area. And then everybody else is still like partially. Oops, I'm real bad with my fingers in front of this camera. But yeah, everybody over there is kind of in disarray still. We're getting there though. We're close. Put it back on the magnet.
Stacy said run to Walmart, Matt, and hook her up.
At Walmart?
Eucalyptus oil.
Oh. Yeah, you got cold medicine. You got what you need?
Yeah, but I was thinking like in the shower, the steam and the eucalyptus.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Sean said just come down under and you'll get all the eucalyptus for free.
Right.
Probably won't be sick by then. The flight's so long. Andy says, oh, Kimber, you can buy eucalyptus leaves and hang them in your shower, and the hot water steam makes the eucalyptus fragrance help open you up. But where do I get eucalyptus leaves?
Right. I don't know. I mean, like eucalyptus, like ointments and stuff I've seen.
I have eucalyptus at work.
Do
I
you?
have lavender here.
Mm.
But that doesn't help me at all right now.
No.
What is that?
Hello right here, Sean says. Vodka and orange juice is the easiest resolution. That's what JT said. She'd have to replace the orange juice with something because she doesn't like orange juice.
I don't like orange juice.
So I don't know what she'd replace it with.
I like orange soda. Probably doesn't do the same thing.
Probably not. I mean, mostly it's the orange juice is, I mean, it does have vitamin C and stuff, which is good, but it's mostly at that point just the liquid probably, and then...
I mean, I can put that emergency into the vodka.
At that point, it's definitely not going to make a difference, I don't think. Lots of fluids. Walmart, Hobby Lobby, etc.
Walmart has eucalyptus leaves?
Oh, that's what Joanne says. Replace the OJ with gin. Gin and vodka.
Perfect.
Hey, it may not get rid of your cold, but you won't remember it.
Yeah, there you go.
What's better, being sick or OJ? Or what's worse, really, being sick or OJ?
Yeah, but if I can't drink it, it doesn't do me any good. Like, I really don't like it. I don't like oranges either. So, you know, it's not just their juice. It's the full fruit.
She doesn't like green or orange stuff.
not true. I love broccoli.
You won't care anyway. That's what your aunt said. Yeah, that's right. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Who said that?
Who do you think said that?
You know what? I don't think that's very nice.
Matt, you have a green hat on. I know. Hopefully it doesn't apply to my hats. She likes avocado too, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, here goes lemon tea with honey. I told her we've got honey. We've got like lavender honey.
We do, but we don't have any tea because that's what I wanted to make tonight.
Oh,
because I didn't want to drink the coffee.
Oh, well, I could have gotten you some green. You don't like regular tea.
I like herbal teas.
Yeah, I could get you some of that.
Yeah, because herbal teas don't have caffeine in them.
Mm-mm.
So.
But also, you don't like the flavor of non-herbal teas.
Right, I don't like the flavor of tea.
Yeah.
Sounds like I don't like anything. That's not true. I like the good stuff.
Stacy says, Gina says a shot of warm blackberry brandy. That does sound pleasant.
I don't think so. I also don't have that.
JT's saying to bring it.
You'll win. I'm sick. Can't even stand up and walk without getting tired.
Hot toddy. HT equals hot toddy.
I know. That's where it came from.
Yeah.
That's with bourbon. It's hot bourbon, right? We've done it with rum before, but it's called something different if you do it with rum.
Yeah, I think it's what, bourbon and honey and lemon or something like that. It's a hot toddy. I don't remember.
Hot toddy. Oh, just tell me what it is. I don't want to like click on something. Yes, I'm old. I'm not doing that. Just tell me what it is. Okay.
Just Google what are the ingredients of a hot toddy.
I did.
Oh. And it wants to tell you the life story of the hot toddy.
It was taking me into like a
recipe website.
No, it took me to Bullet's website where I had to enter my birth date.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, just tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's too conscious. Okay, forget it. I don't care that much. Somebody else will tell me before I can look it up.
What are the ingredients of a hot toddy? Here we go. Kevin should have bought an Android. It's the same web browser.
It was Google.
I
wasn't using Safari.
Les used to know a girl in high school. They called her Hot Toddy. Wonder why? Well, that's what JT calls her.
That's why he calls me HT.
Hot Toddy.
Hot Toddy.
JT says hush. Oh, Kevin. Because of the Android thing. I know you can fix it. Tim Tam Slam should do it. Yeah. They have Tim Tams at our Winn-Dixie. Usually, they just have the regular chocolate and
They've had the mint one.
They have had the mint ones before. Sometimes, do they ever have caramel?
Yep.
And they usually just have the chocolate and like the double chocolate or whatever.
We also get them from World Market.
Yeah, but Winn-Dixie's a lot closer than World Market.
Yeah, but World Market has them.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Kevin Counts. I knew Kevin Counts would do this. A hot toddy is a warm, comforting cocktail made with liqueur, usually whiskey, hot water, honey, and lemon. So I was right. Often with spices like cinnamon or cloves, traditionally served to soothe colds.
And what's it called if it's rum instead of whiskey?
Well, this says usually whiskey.
Okay.
So
I just,
he says I have an Android.
you know what? I did also get that answer,
Oh my gosh,
but it
that's
was too
hilarious.
much. Like, I wanted it in a list. I didn't want to read a paragraph. What I got was a classic hot toddy is a simple warming cocktail typically made by combining 1.5 to 2 ounces of spirits, whiskey, bourbon, brandy, or rum, 1 tablespoon of honey or syrup, half to 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice, and 1 cup of hot water. Common optional garnishes include a cinnamon stick, lemon wheel, or whole cloves. See, mine was much more descriptive. Also, it's Google. I'm not using Safari.
Stacy's piling on too. He says Android here too.
My statement stands. Is it
This
Google Android?
Les says this channel is so educational. This week's topic is cold solutions.
This is what we do. We talk about the things that have happened in our lives over the last week and ask for all of you to help us.
Yeah, we just watched that YouTube video where there was like real doctors talking about natural things that actually
they said honey
are scientifically
was for sore
based.
throats.
Yeah, and then in salt water, gargling with salt water.
Yeah.
They said.
And peppermint for headaches.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Peppermint oil on like your head and your spots.
But like actually backed by like science.
Because that's one thing. I don't get headaches that often, but if I get them right before bed, if I go to sleep with a headache, I will always wake up with one. And I don't understand why.
1 week it's about food, then it's about being sick. Love it. Well, we have...
A couple weeks ago, we talked about toilets.
That's true. That's true. And we're talking about like yelling at salespeople, so that's different.
Yeah.
Actually, JT and Stacy, why don't you guys tell us what are you guys doing on your cruise? Like, where are you going, and what are you doing in the places you're going to?
And while we're waiting for them to type that, for anyone that's scheduled on our group cruise in September, we do have a hotel.
Yeah.
JT sent out an email. I can post it in the Facebook group. But Stacy has set that up for us, and all bookings for the hotel are going through him.
Yep. It's a good deal, and it's a convenient spot if you're flying in especially.
And there's transport from the hotel to the cruise terminal. I think it's like $14 a person, so not too bad.
Your aunt, last time I was on here, it was poop and outhouses and maybe bidets. Yep, that was a thing. That happened. Last week we touched on fashion as well. Les says Wolfbane leaves and garlic around the neck works too, but only after dancing around a campfire in a field. Oh, Les, you and I get along real well, don't we? Stacy says Celebration Key, Montego Bay, Jamaica, and Grand Cayman. What are you guys doing in each port? Celebration Key, I
realize I moved to the side, but I'm actually moving closer to the speaker.
Well, as long as you're not projectiling your viral content at me. Not that it's not too late at this point, but Les says also guaranteed to keep solicitors away. JT, please reach out to at Stacy Waldrop to book your hotel stay for the 2026 group cruise. Yeah, if you want to stay where everybody else is, and like I said, it really is a good price for a hotel in Miami. And nice that they do the transport to the terminal. That's convenient. I've stayed in hotels in that general vicinity several times. In fact, last time was Helping Hands for Cruising. We stayed right there.
Yep.
The Helping Hands for Cruising cruise. But it's a good spot. We're doing the Pearl Cove Beach Club with open bar at Celebration Key. Okay, Pearl Cove Beach Club. So Okay, so that's like a thing on the private island. That's interesting. All right. Because well, I don't know if JT probably got the drink package, but I don't know if you got it, Stacy. But it doesn't cover you on the island, right? Anita, be careful talking about touching and bathroom conversations. Yeah, right. Uh, Stacy, we're doing river tubing. Oh, cool. River tubing in Jamaica and snorkeling excursion in Grand Cayman. Oh, that's cool. That's the one that we did with JT. That was fun. I like that. Um, I'll be curious to hear about your snorkeling excursion because I've only ever just what was that? Somebody's car backfiring.
Yep.
Um, I've only just either gone diving or snorkeling just right off of the dock area there, or there's a dive place that I went to down the road from it. But I'm curious if you go out on a boat, if you're going to be on there's a big shipwreck that's right there um, that I've never dove or snorkeled on. But yeah, I'll be curious to see what you guys did exactly. Let's see. Les says, last time I stayed in Miami, the small arms fire during the night kept me awake. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is not in, I guess, the airport. I don't know what kind of neighborhood the airport is, but it seems okay. Keyword open bar, JG says. Um, oh, my email, Stacy's correcting the email. If you want to book the hotel, use Stacy at cruising, what can I, etc, cruising, etc, travel.com for the hotel booking. Stacy says they call it open bar, but it's limited to 10 drinks. I think you'll be okay with 10 drinks and for one day in a limited amount of time. I think even JT will be all right with that.
You said Stacy's got a different email?
Yeah, so he uses his travel agent email, I think. He said Stacy at cruising, etc., etc, travel.com.
Okay, that's what's on here.
Yep.
Okay. I posted it in our group cruise group. So if you're not in there, you're not going to see it. So you need to book our cruise so that you can be in that group.
That's right. That's right. Sean's stepping out. Oh, they're interviewing their last recipient. That's cool. That's cool. Thanks for hanging out, Sean. JT says we did the shipwreck. Oh, cool. Okay, so why can't I think of what that shipwreck is called? Like they sunk that ship not that long ago. And it's a steel ship, so it's still pretty much intact. It starts with an A, I think.
The Antilla? That's something else, isn't it? The Kittiwake.
The Kittiwake. It doesn't start with an A.
Antilla's in Nassau.
Yeah.
In Aruba.
Aruba.
Right?
Yeah, Antilla's the one in Aruba.
Antilla's what we snorkeled in Aruba.
Yeah. The Kittiwake, yeah. One of my homeschool kids, I think it was one of my homeschool kids, snorkeled on the Kittiwake and said it was really cool. Yeah. I don't know if I'm curious because when they first sunk it, like there wasn't a ton of fish on it, but now that it's been established for longer, I'm curious to see if it gets a lot of big fish and stuff over there. You might see some grouper, or who knows, you could see sharks or something over there if they're hitting that spot now. Stacy, are you gonna miss the cold weather? I don't think you will, Les. Not in the slightest, yeah. In Grand Cayman, it's called the Kittiwake. Yeah. I've contemplated doing that before because it looks like a really cool wreck. Like I said, they intentionally sunk that ship as an artificial reef, and then they sunk it, and then I think a storm moved it into deeper water. But it's a tall ship, I think. So even though Like I think the depth maybe 60 feet. I don't think it's 80. I think it's 60, but that's the bottom of the ship, and the ship sticks up, I think, a lot closer to the surface. We will see. Yeah, yeah. We got Jen and Gina do the excursion. It's a big win. That's cool. Yeah, I'm real curious to see how it goes. Like I said, I'm pretty sure because I'm doing a teen program with homeschool, and they're really good kids, and I think it was one of them I was talking to.
You talking about Zoe and Zeke?
I don't think it was them. I think it was one of the other ones.
Was it Landon?
No, because I think it was one of the girls.
Gianna?
Maybe Gianna. Might have been Gianna. And anyway, whoever it was, they thought it was really cool. And they're not like, you know, super experienced snorkeler or anything like that. So and they said it was really cool. So I think you guys will like it.
Oh, I was gonna go take medicine.
So river tubing, snorkeling, Pearl Cove Beach Club. Was there another port?
I don't know.
Montego Bay, Jamaica. No, that's it. Because it's Montego Bay, Jamaica. Is Montego Bay where we went to in Jamaica? Or were we at a different? We went to a.
We went to Ocho Rios.
Ocho Rios. So I wonder, is it JT? Is it the same river thing, or is it a different river thing?
I really enjoyed that cave tubing. Or, well, was it? No, we didn't do cave tubing. We
It was
did
just
river
river.
tubing.
It was just river tubing.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was just.
Yeah.
It was just like a laid back.
I liked the cave tubing that I did in Belize.
Yeah, I've never done the cave tubing. Not sure yet. Okay. Yeah, it was fun. It was different. I mean, I used to go tubing like on rivers in Missouri.
Yeah, we used to do that in Indiana.
It was cooler to do it in Jamaica.
Well, of course.
But I mean, yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. I'd do it again. Just bring cash because they'll sell you some beers and
Brownies.
brownies along the way.
Oh.
All right, what else we got?
I don't know. My brain is a little bit mush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I had a package delivered. Is Stacy's in here, right? I'm sure that means if Gina's in here too. So I've got my Cincy Club that comes I think every 3 months. And I got an email that was like, your package has been shipped. And I hadn't changed my address on it. So, you know, it's going to the new house and I can't go in and change the address, the delivery address. I tried, but I went into a circle of things in FedEx and it just wouldn't take me anywhere. So I was like, okay, fine. So it was delivered today.
Oh, good night, JT.
So in my my sickness, I walked because Matt had the car. We've only got one car between us. I walked to the old house, and about a quarter of the way back, I regretted all of my decisions.
I told you we could have gone and picked it up, right? I could have gone and picked it up when I got home.
But I thought maybe getting out in fresh air would help me. And it did.
But then you had like on a long hike.
But then it was too long.
Yeah. Because isn't it like a 0.4 miles or something? So
It was more.
You went almost a mile.
I went more than a mile because my watch was like, "Are you doing an outdoor walk?" And before I turned back onto our street, it hit a mile.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Les wants to know if anybody's going to watch the Puppy Bowl.
Probably not.
Oh yeah, we are getting almost all of our security deposit back.
Yeah.
So that's good. they took off $100 because we didn't upkeep the
Mulch.
irrigation system and the
Well,
mulch.
I mean, we don't have an irrigation. I think
There,
that's just like
there
a
was
bait.
there is an irrigation system there. It just doesn't work.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah, there's like pipes for it,
Oh.
but it isn't hooked up. I don't think it actually functions. But yeah, we didn't do
Did
anything
you see
with
the
mulch.
picture I sent you?
Yeah.
They remulched.
So I don't mind
Which
that.
there wasn't mulch when we got there.
No, it was kind of crappy, but still,
Whatever.
It looks a lot better now. And the back area, like we kind of let that go, so I didn't care about that. And then
I wasn't gonna spend $100 on mulch for that.
and then they
place.
charged us like $20 for painting a wall, which we think was the laundry room wall.
It was bad,
which was marked up from us moving the washer and dryer around. So
and we chose to leave it that way.
if they would have been like, paint this or we'll charge you $20, it would have been like, charge us $20. So, but other than that, we're getting all of our security deposit back, which is a lot. So
Yeah.
that's helpful.
So that was pretty good.
Les says, Plant City. Oh yeah, if you're probably gone already, JT. But enjoy your cruise. I'll probably talk to you in text or whatever. Plant City question: how did the strawberries do during the cold snap? I don't know, Les. I haven't seen anything about it. I know, like we had weeds. We had some plants in our yard that died, like kind of. I don't know, plants that were just
I saw those out there. They're black.
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
And then, they're just two little plants. But, like, there were weeds that were popping up in our yard. We haven't cut the
like
grass.
little flowering weeds, like little white flower
but
weeds.
they like, popped up, and I'm like, oh, man, we're going to have to cut the grass. Well, they all died.
They're dead. We have, like, black patches in our yard now.
They killed those weeds completely, so that was good. But, yeah, I'm curious about the strawberries. I mean,
we drove by somewhere and whatever was planted, I don't know if it was strawberries or something else. They were still green.
Yeah,
they looked a little wilty, but they were green.
I don't know.
So, I don't know.
Like, I mean, I know this was exceptionally cold, but I know that like a lot of those agricultural people know how to deal with freezes. But I know also that there's been years where the freezes have really done damage to like citrus crops and stuff. So I haven't heard anything either way, but I'm hoping that it didn't hurt them too much.
That would be really devastating.
Yeah, we don't need that. So, but hopefully they did okay. Les says, I can hardly wait to see what the power bill is going to be. Yeah, because we've been heating this house for all the animals, so we kept it warmer than we normally would. And I'm like, ooh, is the heat in Florida cost more than the AC in Florida? And I bet it does because it's all through the HVAC. It's not like gas up north. So, yeah. Yep, that's going to be a big bill probably.
I did just get an electric bill.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Was it higher than?
It wasn't low.
Yeah. We haven't probably seen the bulk of it with all the heat.
I also just paid the last one from the other house.
Oh, okay.
I had like double electric bills.
That one shouldn't have been high.
It was 100.
Okay, I was gonna say that one should have been real low because we weren't running anything over there. Yep. Well, if they come by and sell us some solar panels.
I wouldn't be opposed to solar panels. I just don't really want that extra payment.
Yeah, I think solar panels can be beneficial, but I think mostly if you can just pay them off outright, and then if there's like tax credits or something.
Right.
Otherwise, it sounds like there's a lot of, I don't know if there's scams specifically, but there's a lot of like sketchy
if we
solar
did
panel deals.
We would go through, because if you go to Tico, it tells you where to go to get solar panels.
Right.
So if we were to do it, that's how we would do it.
I think the thing with solar panels is that if you are going to be living in the house for a long enough time, they can pay they can pay off and then be good. But if you're gonna sell in like 5 years, then it's like a big mistake.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what it sounds like.
It seems like it starts making it worth it in like 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, see, so it takes a while to get your investment back. Yeah, yeah, because we just watched a video of a guy that did it in California, and he was like tracking it and stuff. And I think he broke even after
It was like
5 years, four years, 5 years. Now, but also their power bills are a lot higher in California than probably even here. So I don't know. I don't know. Um, oh, Brian says it voids a lot of roof warranties, and also um, right about the time you pay them off is when the warranty on those expires. So yeah, like I said, yeah, it sounds like it's kind of can be a little sketchy kind of thing. We have a huge electric bill and trying to see if it would work, but it will take us many, many years. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a shame. It'd be nice because, you know, I've heard that like if you have them set up, like your electric bill can be, it won't be zero because there's taxes or whatever, but it can be real low. But they ain't cheap. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm curious about a tankless water heater. Does anybody have a tankless water heater? We have a fairly new water heater, so we don't really need a water heater, but um, I know that's something that years ago when the water heater failed at the first house I owned, like that was something that I was like real interested in, but it was way out of our budget back then. But I don't know if those save you I think they do save you money because it's not heating that big thing of water, and it saves you space because that whole area, the water heater is just like a little box. But I don't know. I haven't like researched them to see how happy people are with those. Um, would love to have that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it, from what I've seen, it can, especially in like Florida where we get a lot of sunshine. Brian says had one in one of our other houses, and we loved it, but where we are now, we don't, but would consider if replacing. Okay, so you had a tankless water heater and liked it or loved it. That's good to know.
Space back in our garage.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, our water heater's pretty new, so I'm not like in a rush.
New.
It's in pretty good shape.
It's almost 10 years old.
Yeah, but I feel like
I don't know how long water heater.
I don't either, but I feel like we're gonna get another 5-10 years out of it, hopefully. But at that point, maybe we would go tankless. Kevin Counts, tankless water heaters rock hard. I was skeptical, but Cheryl wanted it. I'm so glad we have it. Well, there you go. Okay. Stacy says with tankless water heaters, you have to make sure you don't have hard water. That will kill it fast. Yeah, so I don't know if they would put like have to put a water softener or something like that for down here. Anita says, we don't even want to see our power bill. Been so cold. Poor furnace has been running pretty much constantly. You guys have a gas furnace, I assume, Anita. Yeah. Yep.
I just took my nighttime cold medicine, so we'll see how long I last now.
Yeah, she may not make it another 20 minutes.
Well, I've been taking stuff every like 4 hours. So now it'll put me to sleep, and hopefully I'll be able to breathe through the night.
I will say it is definitely getting warmer here because, like, when we had those really cold snaps, like I feel like the heater was running
like all the time.
Constantly.
I actually got a little warm today, but I also got cold, so I ended up putting on a sweatshirt and
Well, and
fuzzy socks.
it's been running very intermittently yesterday and today, like not much at all, which is good. Your aunt has a boiler steam heat, so oh, that's interesting. My mom has I don't I don't know if it's her only heat, but she has geothermal heat at that house. Um, Anita says, "I hope you get to feeling better, Kimbra. I was miserable."
Oh, thanks. I'm hoping it's quick and painless.
Yeah, this morning, like, I woke up about 30 minutes before the alarm goes off, as I tend to do these days. And she's like, she was quiet, and then all of a sudden, like, I heard her like snotting and coughing and stuff. And then the alarm goes off, we do the appropriate number of snoozes. And I'm like, "Are you going to work?" She's like, "Should I go to work?" I'm like, "No, you should not go to work. You need to stay home."
I didn't want to get up. And then my problem was I had already woken up enough, and I knew that the plumber was coming. So
yeah, I wonder how that would have gone, because we weren't originally supposed to be here, and they told us we didn't need to.
that's why he went back to the van.
Oh, okay.
And he didn't see the thing in the front. The only reason he looked at the one in the back and the one on the side. The only reason he saw the one in the front is because I said something about it.
Right. I guess he would have just texted me or called me and said, "Hey, this is what it's going to cost, and do you want to do this?"
Right.
So, and then you must have been out there for a while, because
you're getting notifications.
Oh my God! Like
I was right in front of the thing.
The door notifications. It was like bling, bling, bling.
Well, you can listen to the whole conversation then.
I didn't even watch any because I was driving back from my outreach during that. And I'm just like, and I was listening. Well, I was listening to like a podcast or something, and it was like, and I was looking at the GPS, and it was just kept bling, 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 and I'm like, "Oh my God, stop, get off the doorway!"
Sorry. That's where he was, so that's where I was. I was just getting ready to say.
Hey there, Larry.
I was just getting ready to say, I think Larry's going to pop in there in a minute. I just know things.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he sent me a message.
No. What else we got? Anybody else cruising soon besides the four? I don't know. I was gonna say the four amigos. That's not a thing. The four
people.
What's a four? The Fab Four? I don't know.
Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic Four.
Isn't that a thing?
The Fintastic Four.
Do you know how many days you have until your cruise?
Oh boy, I don't. Let's see. I'm gonna say 43.
Yeah, you're not even close.
No? Oh. What is it?
I've got it right here. All you had to do was look down.
55. I wasn't too far off.
No, but you made it sound better than it is. 55 days.
55 days. Larry is saying hello.
And 210 days.
Larry showed up without anyone mentioning sharks. That's true. How bizarre. Brian says August, NCL, Star, and in Iceland.
Oh, cool.
Faroe Islands. That's cool. Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there.
I'm gonna need it too. I'm really struggling to get through work. Like I took off Tuesday and it wasn't for like fun. And today I took off because I was sick, but I was also like, man, it's nice to not be at work today.
Brian's going up there for the eclipse.
Oh, that's cool.
It sounds like some kind of eclipse. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You taking the kids? I wouldn't. I'd leave them behind. Say neener, neener. You can go see it when you're the right age. Just kidding.
Oh, what else we got?
Yeah, I don't know.
Eclipse of the Heart. Turn around.
Bright eyes.
Nice.
What else you got?
I got nothing.
I know I've been making you do all the talking. I'm just not, you've got that
She's a little out of it.
foggy brain.
Land
Land for 3 days, then sailing. That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. Iceland. I would be Iceland or Alaska. What would you choose? Iceland or Alaska? If you could only go to one.
Well, I don't know what Iceland has to offer.
I don't either, 100%.
So I don't know how to choose.
I feel like, I know people love Alaska, but I feel like Iceland would be more interesting to me. And I don't know if that is actually accurate, but it just seems a little more exotic or something. I don't know.
I just don't. Idea. I'd have to know what there is. What does Iceland have that would make me want to do that?
Yeah. Anita, now we are going to add singing this week.
No, that was the end of the singing.
Les says, so, Super Bowl food. Larry says, did you just say neener neener?
I did.
I'm going to get ready to go out to karaoke.
Oh.
All right. Anita says, Alaska. Aunt D, no cruise here, but I was supposed to be flying out tomorrow for Virginia for an overnight trip to see the monks on the Walk for Peace. Oh, that's cool. Ended up having to cancel.
No cruise. You've got a cruise in 210 days.
Well, okay, all right.
Yeah, well.
Les says, neither, both too cold. Brian says, we did Alaska 2019, was amazing. Larry says, Alaska 2027. Stacy says, Deanne, they walked right by my mom's house in Alabama. They said hello. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
cool. Brian says, Iceland is beautiful in a different way. Land, waterfalls, crazy beaches, and thermal pools. Yeah, see it.
Oh, well, that does sound cool.
It sounds interesting to me. Not that Alaska doesn't, but
do they have?
I don't know.
Are there mooses in Iceland?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the wildlife of.
I just really want to see a moose. Sometime in my life, I want to see a moose.
I think you'd have a better chance of that in like Canada or Alaska.
Larry,
I don't know if Iceland has moose.
Larry, mooses. Do you have mooses in your backyard?
Probably. Hopefully not. They'll kill you.
I just want to see one.
Aunt D says, I had a layover in Iceland once. Never got to leave the plane, but it got dark very fast. Oh, yeah, depending on the time of year. Kevin said, we did Iceland and Faroe Islands last year. It was fun. It wasn't my favorite cruise ever, but I'm definitely glad that we did it. Okay, there's a person that's done. What would you say Alaska or Iceland then?
Iceland. After hearing some of that stuff.
Yeah, probably. Or he'd probably say Alaska. I'm saying what would Kevin say, because Kevin's been to both.
Got it.
It sounds like Kevin might prefer Alaska. Stacy, oh my gosh, that would have been so great. I really needed to absorb some of that peace. Saying hello to Larry. Larry says mooses?
Meese?
Is it meese? Is it mooses?
I think you just call them moose. But,
I guess so. How many moose? There's 2 moose over there.
Yeah.
That's dumb. It should be mooses.
I agree. It should be. Here, I'll ask.
Iceland, definitely volcanoes. Oh, okay, that's true. It says. Brian says no. Mises, Syrian says Mises too. Kimber, I think there's a lodge down the street from you guys. A moose lodge. Lots of water animals and puffins.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'd like to see
Yeah.
the puffins.
Yeah. Yeah. My daughter.
Puffins are mooses. Like I've
Oh,
never seen,
I'd go puffins.
but I've never seen a moose. Like I
Yeah.
can see puffins at a zoo.
I'm not that. I'd be interested in seeing a moose, but if I saw one at a zoo, I'd be happy with that. Puffins, I would want to see in the wild.
Yeah.
My daughter had them walking in her neighbors. She said they are huge and scary. Oh, that's right. Anita's got kids that live in Alaska. Yeah, they're like not a fun animal to have.
Well, yeah,
around.
I'm not interested in being near it. I want to see it.
Larry says actually no moose here, but have seen them many places here in Canada.
Oh, well then I guess we won't come stay with Larry to see a moose.
Is it scary when you see a moose, Larry? Like, is it intimidating or is it like, yeah, I don't know. My daughter had, oh, I read that one. Actually, okay, I read that one too. We used to camp in northern Maine around Moosehead Lake, all kinds of moose there. Les said that. Huh. Kevin Count said, thermal pool's awesome. We spent an afternoon at a small community thermal pool. It was a great afternoon spent with a bunch of locals. That sounds
cool.
That sounds pretty fun. Kimbra, I've been pricing Yellowstone trip to see moose/bear. I just want to see one. Well, what would you rather see, moose or bear? I thought it was moose or squirrel.
Look at that last comment. Well, the one before all the others started popping
There's puffins in Maine as well. Interesting. Larry says, speaking of bear, that bear story I told you yesterday about grizzly bear being killed a little over a year ago, the people are just being charged. Oh, good. Wow. Bullwinkle moose. Yeah. Anita says she also had bears in her backyard. She sent a picture of a bear claw mark on her back door. That's a little scary. Used to have them when I lived in New Hampshire, Brian, I think. They ignored you. So it's probably hype. A lot of it's hype, the fear of moose. I don't know. I went to see both. One of each, I'd be happy. I would like to see, I'm not like a bear hater or anything, but I don't really care about bears, except for I would think it was cool to see a polar bear.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, I don't know. Like, I see bears in zoos, and I know that bears in zoos and bears in the wild are different, but there's all kinds of bears in zoos. Yeah. I've seen bears.
Bears don't really interest me that much, but polar bears.
It would be cool to see a polar bear. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But man, a moose, and I mean meerkats. I see meerkats in zoos too, but I'd like to see a meerkat in the wild.
Meerkat in the wild, yeah. Kevin says we saw loads of puffins. The place was sloppy with them, but you have to go to the right places. Bigger Island at the port of, I'm not going to even try and pronounce that, was awesome for bird sightings, tons of puffins and seabirds. Larry says, moose can be very dangerous. You need to give them space, especially when during mating season, when we have elk here in Powell River, which can be just as big as a moose and just as dangerous. So yeah, I don't know that I know 100% the difference between an elk and a moose.
Moose have different antlers.
Do they? Elk have more like deer kind of.
Yeah, elk are more deer-like.
But they're bigger.
Moose have them big ol' chunky noses.
Moose are biggest, but like elk are like bigger than like a deer, but they're not.
Yeah, but they look more deer-like. Yeah. Moose have like those big rounded nose, like crocodile and alligator.
Yeah. Les says Boris, Natasha, Rocky, and Bullwinkle. Do you remember that? Yeah, that's what I was referencing. Moose and squirrel. Polar bear from a safe distance. Yes, I would want to be a safe distance for them. And I'm still waiting to see a wild gator. Well, we can set you up for that, for sure. I plan on it for after the cruise. Yeah, we could definitely get you set up seeing alligators, 100%. Stacy says, I remember that cartoon. I love Rocky the Flying Squirrel. I was a big fan of Rocky the Flying Squirrel.
You skipped a comment. I saw it pop up here and you didn't read it.
Which one?
The Larry one.
Larry one. Oh, I love Meerkat. No, that is Meerkats, I think.
Yeah. I also love meerkats, which is like such a weird thing for me to like.
Is it?
You don't think so?
I mean, probably from the Lion King or something.
Timon is like not a character that I mean, Timon's like
I mean, they're like cute little mammals that pop out of the ground.
They sure are.
So
there was when I worked at the Indy Zoo, I had a picture. I'm sure I can find it somewhere on my phone, but there were two meerkats that were like, they had their arms around each other, like it was the backs of them, and they were like sitting there with their arms around each other. It was so cute. I think that's when I fell in love with meerkats.
we had one at a children's zoo when I worked at St. Louis Zoo, and it was really old and missing all of its teeth, and its name was Kidney Bean. And I never interacted with it, but because I wasn't a keeper in children's zoo, but I worked next to them, and they used to. It was like one of their ambassador animals that they got out all the time and did the stuff with.
Last time we went to Busch Gardens, the meerkats were closed down. That was a real bummer.
Your aunt says, I was watching a wildlife show this week and the meerkats had babies that were just coming out of the den. I died. Kevin says, I would probably prefer to go back to Iceland over Alaska, but we have probably seen enough of both places. We have done Alaska twice, Iceland once.
There it is. Look at that.
Okay. Oh. Did you take that picture?
Yeah.
Huh.
Look how cute. How can you not love that?
I mean, it's pretty cute. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't leave that up for very long. Look how cute.
Jess also, this is Anita, also sent us a picture when they were kayaking, and there was a whale in the picture with them swimming in the background. It was probably further than it looked, but it was crazy.
Oh, there you go. There's an elk and a moose.
Okay, yeah, those are definitely different.
Is per Larry.
That's what I would have guessed, but I'm not as familiar with those hoofstock northern things. One of our education team, one of our really good education team, just got a job in Alaska as a whale tour guide, and she's up there for I don't know, at least 6 months.
Do you think all the moose talk like the ones from Brother Bear?
No, I don't.
No.
Anita says, oh, I read that one. Larry says, I want to see an alligator live in the wild. Sent you a pic of a moose and elk. Yeah, Larry, if we get you here, and we have time to do that.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, it won't be crazy. April, yeah, I can almost...
April? Where are you getting April?
Oh, not April, September, I can almost guarantee you I could find you an alligator in the wild in September. Cheryl doesn't want to go back to Alaska because it sounds like it is way more crowded now. Over the last time we went, she says they would probably be disappointed now. She's probably right. Yeah, I don't know if it's gotten more popular and stuff. There's more people there. But if you're on the right ship, I know some ships can do things that others can't. It might be all right. But yes, you're spoiled.
Yeah.
Your aunt says, same. I went to see a wild gator just hanging out, not on a farm place. We have one gator here in Terre Haute, but it's definitely not wild. Anita says I visited the aquarium in Seward, Alaska. It was a neat one to visit, I bet. Larry says, have you been chased by an alligator? Only ones I've taken care of. Never by a what? Well, actually, I have not been chased, but I have had some confrontations with wild alligators. Not very many, because I'm very respectful of wild alligators. But I was in the Everglades one time, and I was hiking on a little trail. Like it was a trail, but like you had to like duck to get through. And there was a big old alligator out of the water on that trail, and it saw me, and it arched its back and started hissing, and I mean I turned around, but it was the most intimidated I've ever been by an alligator. I can tell you that.
You remember that one on at Circle B that was on the trail? That
Oh,
was with my mom and Rob.
Yeah, but that one didn't.
No, it didn't, but
Didn't
it was
do anything.
right in the middle of the trail. And
Yeah.
it was like there were people on one side of it, and then there was a group of people on the other side, and we're all like,
What do we do?
what do we do? It was a big guy.
Yeah, it was a big boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
We ended up just walking over it, and it was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the most that alligator would.
But can you imagine my mom?
The most that alligator would have done is spun around really fast and hit the water and scared
Yeah.
everybody. I've seen him do that.
But
before.
it was funny because we took my mom and Rob. We're like, yeah, it's fun. You might see some alligators. And on our way back, it's like on this trail. And that's the way to get back.
Yeah, I mean you could go another way, but it would have been.
Yeah,
a lot
but
longer.
we were almost back. So that was fun.
I used to. I had a walk-in alligator habitat when I worked at the science center, and they weren't huge they were little alligators. Maybe the biggest they got was maybe like 3 or 4 feet. But like I would do a thing where I would show people why you shouldn't feed alligators, because obviously they were fed because they weren't wild alligators. And basically I would go in there, and there were certain things I could do that would trigger like their feeding response, that if I did certain things, then they thought I was going to pick them up. They would kind of stay away from me. If I did other things, they thought I was going to feed them. They would charge me. And so I used to do that all the time to kind of demonstrate, like, look, this little tiny alligator is like running at me. Don't feed wild alligators. Your aunt says, your mom walked over a gator and Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah.
It was probably a 8 or 9 foot alligator.
It was a big one. And it was like just smack dab in the middle.
Yep.
We had to walk over its feet and its tail. We chose not to walk over its head.
Yeah, don't walk over their head.
Yeah.
But that park where we were, like, there's alligators on the trail
All the time.
all the time. Big alligators. I've seen huge alligators there. Larry says, someone said there were alligators in the stream in front of the hotel in Miami, the meetup before the 2022 cruise. Oh, Larry, if you're in Florida and there's fresh water, there's alligators. Like they may not be there all the time, but there could be an alligator there for sure, especially in Miami. Yeah. That's probably true. They probably aren't real big alligators right there though, because it's too dense. Usually you get like 6 footers or 4 footers in there, but you could get a bigger one if it's enough space. Oh, it's 10 o'clock.
I know it is.
I guess that means it's time.
That means I can go to bed.
You can go to bed. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out tonight. We'll go ahead and bid you all adieu. Ciao. Is that what they say in Italy? Ciao.
Yeah.
Ciao. We'll talk to you guys next week. Have a good week. If you're one of them people going on a cruise that's not asleep, Stacy, then and Gina, have a great cruise, and yeah, have fun. See you guys later.
Bye.